The time is 6:00 p.m. this February 9th, 2026. Excuse me. Regular meeting of the New Caney Independent School District Board of Trustees is hereby called to order. Let the minutes show that all board members are present and that this meeting was called in accordance with Texas Open Meetings Act, Texas Government Code, Chapter 551. All items that will be discussed or voted on this evening have been posted as required by state law. I would like to extend a warm welcome to everyone here tonight. We are pleased that you have taken the time this evening to join us. On behalf of the New Caney ISD School Board, we are pleased that you have joined us as we celebrate achievements, set goals, listen to reports, approve budgets, contracts, personnel appointments, and make policy for the district. We are not here to make management decisions or to solve the problems of individuals. Management is the responsibility of the superintendent. This is a meeting in the public, not a meeting of the public. As our guests, we welcome you to observe and to listen. Again, we're pleased that you have taken the time this evening to join us. Thank you for your interest in New Caney ISD. We now ask that you would silence your cell phones. Please rise for the invocation to be given by Mr. Proud and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and honor the Texas flag to be led by Mrs. Sharp.
Please bow your heads. Father God, we just come to you right now. We ask you to watch over us, to protect us, be with our school district, be with our students, be with our administration, our teachers, and all of our employees. Father, just keep help us to lead this district in the way that you would have us lead it. Watch over everyone as we leave this evening. It's in your holy name we pray. Amen. Item 2 on the agenda is open forum. The board will now hear comments from those persons who have signed up to speak. Is there anyone who signed up to speak? No? Okay. Item 3 on the agenda is reports and proposals of board members. Does any board member have a report or a proposal to present? No. Moving right along. Item 4 on the agenda is the superintendent's report, and I bet he's got plenty.
Got a few things.
Presented by Mr. Calvert.
All right. Thank y'all. Want to recognize all of our staff members who are here tonight. I know there's quite a few people in the room, so I apologize if I miss your name or if I mispronounce your name, so just forgive me for doing that, but I'm going to get started. From Ben's Branch, we got Ms. Anderson. From Brookwood, Ms. Davis. Crippen, Ms. Brent, Dogwood, Ms. Kale. Highlands, Mr. Carlisle. Kings Manor, Ms. Larkey. New Caney Elementary, Ms. Setza. Oakley, Ms. Nolenberg. Porter, we have Ms. Del Fierro. Sorters Mill, Mara Brown. Tavola, Ms. Hildebrand. Valley Ranch, Terry Trout. Kiefer Crossing, Mr. Ceballos. I believe I saw Ms. Horton come in as well. Pine Valley, Keisha Colley. White Oak Middle School, Miss Mays. Woodridge Middle School, Mr. Reese. New Caney High School, Miss Beard, Miss Davis, Mr. Honeycutt, Mr. Boone, Miss Wheeler, Miss Farah, and Miss Dick. I think everybody's here from New Caney today. Port High School, Dr. Miller. We have Miss Miller, Mr. Cook, Miss Tracy, Mr. Froman, and Miss Knight. And from West Fork High School, we have all right. West Fork High School, we've got Miss Heine, Miss Tatum, Patterson, Mr. Coker, Miss Smith, and Miss Laura. From Infinity, we have Miss Sykes, and then TLC, we have Miss Babs. Try mine real quick. Am I good? All right. Public relations. At least I know the difference between red and green, y'all. All right, public relations. We've got Dr. Powers, Mr. Pappas from our finance department, Ms. Gillette, Ms. Hunt, Ms. Garcia, Ms. Shropshire, and Mr. Castile. Administrative services, Ms. Gates, Pearson, Ms. Kelly, Mr. Powell, Ms. Milano. Operations, Mr. Carroll, Mr. Harris, Mr. Carr, Mr. Miller, Ms. Thacker, Mr. Martinez. Instruction, Ms. Land, Dr. Gutierrez, Ms. Lowe, Dr. Condarco, Mr. Moran, Dr. Mesmer, Ms. Monroe, Ms. Angelic, Ms. Sifford, Ms. Cobbs, and Ms. Waldrop. Then we have Coach Plunk, Chief Potter, and I believe Mr. Wrestler snuck in back there as well. So again, I apologize if I missed you guys. Just welcome all our new Caney staff here tonight. Okay, it like better than me. See that right? I'm gonna keep them all right. I have to use my principal voice. All right, tonight I want to welcome somebody to the new Caney ISD family, specifically to the Westport family. So Coach Cope is our new head football coach, campus coordinator. He's here with his wife Allison and their son Ryan. Y'all want to looking forward to all the great things he's going to do down there at Westport High School. So welcome, Coach Cope and family. All right, tonight we're recognizing all three of our comprehensive high schools, and so we will start off with Dr. Miller, Ward High School.
Ward High School, come on up if you're being recognized. Just go ahead. Get my associate, my dean. Carlos Martinez out there. All right, there you go. So Carlos will go far. Carlos right here. And then Lane. And here. And then on this side. You guys ready? Do I need my phone? Is that ready? No? Where's my phone? Everybody know what we're doing?
Mic check.
Testing, testing. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, NCISD School Board and Mr. Calvert for allowing us to be here tonight to recognize some outstanding staff and students at our campus at Fort High School. If you are here from PHS to support our students and teachers, please stand. Okay, we're going to begin with our students. Our first student will be our CTE student at the far end, Mr. Carlos Martinez. Carlos is a practicing culinary senior who has been extremely involved in almost every single catering serving opportunity over the past 4 years. He has earned over 200 community service hours participating in culinary events alone. Carlos is also the lead for Treat of the Month and takes care of every single step. He researches the recipes, makes a grocery list, chooses the delivery dates, bakes and decorates every treat, and delivers them to the staff members. In addition, this year we have one gluten-free teacher, and Carlos does an excellent job of ensuring that she is accommodated for every time. Thank you, Carlos. Our male athletic student of the year is Mr. Lane Byer. Academically, Lane is one of the top students in his class, currently ranked 17th out of 346 students with a GPA of 3.63. Lane is a 3-year veteran on the Spartan baseball team. He played a vital role in the Spartans 2024 and 2025 playoff teams. Lane batted number 2 in the Spartans lineup and had multiple game-winning hits. Lane was a part of the 2024 Spartan team that won 26 games, which is a school record. Lane is a top 500 player nationally. according to Prep Baseball Report, and is the 43rd ranked outfielder in the state of Texas. Lane is signing with Colony State University, where he plans to major in business administration and minor in real estate. Congratulations, Lane. Our female athlete of the year is Kira Riley, a standout student and track athlete. Kira plans to take the next step in her running journey by signing to compete at the collegiate level at East Texas Baptist University. Known for her dedication, speed, and impressive performance in the classroom and on the track, Kira has consistently led her team with grit and determination. As a member of our PHS track team, Kira won MVP her freshman year on JV, where she was a district champion in the 4x400 and district runner-up in the long jump and triple jump. Last season, Kira was a part of our area finalist 4x100 and 4x400 relay team. Kira has been a joy to coach, and we are going to miss her positive attitude and work ethic. Congratulations, Kira. Our Fine Arts Student of the Year, Tegan Myers, is a standout leader and artist in the Porter High School Fine Arts community. You earned the distinction of being a Texas All-Star, All-State choir member for 2026, achieving the first chair tenor 1 in Area F, one of the most competitive regions in the state. Tegan is the only All-State musician from Porter High School this year, making him a standout fine arts student on our campus. Beyond his success in choir, Tegan has been deeply involved in musical theater, serving as a lead performer in this year's production of Chicago and participating in the musical program for the past 2 years. He currently serves as choir president. Tegan is a member of the St. Paul's Choral Scholars, a prestigious audition ensemble outside of school, and is a national thespian qualifier for 2026 with plans to compete nationally in Indianapolis this summer. He is widely respected by both peers and directors for his work ethic, musical excellence, and positive influence, and he represents Porter High School with distinction at the highest levels. Congratulations, Tegan. I'm going to read this first part in English, and then Ms. Gomez is going to translate it in Spanish for me. Our custodian of the year is Elsa Oliveras de Gutierrez. Ms. Oliveras de Gutierrez cleans the upstairs J&O halls. Although she has recently faced traumatic personal loss and hardship, she has persevered as a Spartan by being diligent and dependable and always goes above and beyond. Ms. Oliveras de Gutierrez is always ready to answer the call to help others, to come in early, and to work an event even at the last minute. Ms. Elsa has been a great asset to Porter High. Ms. Elsa embodies what it is meant to be Spartan strong.
La señora Elsa mantiene limpios los pasillos J y O, aunque recientemente perdió a un ser querido, percibió como un espartano al ser diligente y confiable y siempre esfuerza al máximo. Miss Olivares de Gutiérrez siempre está lista para ayudar, llega temprano y ayuda en eventos aunque sean de último minuto. Miss Elsa ha sido una buena adición a Porter High School. Miss Elsa es lo que podemos llamar fuerza espartana.
Our cafeteria work this year is Ms. Trang Nguyen. Trang is dependable, always on time, and never misses work. She is patient and kind. She is an effective worker who supports others with kindness and professionalism, no matter the day. Her positive attitude and commitment make her a valued member of our team. We love having Ms. Nguyen at PHS. Congratulations, Ms. Nguyen. Paraprofessional of the year is Ms. Elizabeth Gomez. Ms. Gomez is the principal secretary. I have worked with Ms. Gomez over the years since 2015. She has been an attendance clerk, registrar, counselor secretary, dean of instruction secretary, and now principal secretary. Ms. Gomez is a hardworking, dedicated, and tireless worker. She keeps me in line, which is another job in and of itself. Those old enough to remember the TV show MASH knew that Radar ran MASH 4077. It is the same principle here. Without Ms. Gomez, PHS would come to a standstill. Thank you, Ms. Gomez, for your outstanding service to myself, PHS, and Caney ISD. And last but not least, our Teacher of the Year, Mr. Luis Valle. Mr. Valle, our 2024-2025 Teacher of the Year, has been a dedicated member of the Porter High School family since 2017. Throughout his time on our campus, he has consistently gone above and beyond in serving students and the school community. He serves as our LOTE department chair and was the visionary behind the creation of the Spartan Spelling Bee at Porter High School, an initiative that has grown into a successful inter-district event celebrating language, culture, and academic excellence. As the founding sponsor of our Spanish Honor Society, Mr. Valle invests countless hours mentoring and supporting students, holding them to high expectations, while providing the structure and encouragement they need to succeed. In addition to his work in the classroom, he serves as our assistant girls soccer coach, further demonstrating his commitment to students' holistic development. Colleagues describe Mr. Valle as a traditional, old-school educator with strong character, deep passion, and an unwavering love for teaching. His pride in his cultural roots, respect for his profession, and genuine care for students make him an invaluable leader on our campus and truly deserving Teacher of the Year. Congratulations, Mr. Valle. You're going to follow the leader. Follow us, guys.
All right, while they're taking their pictures, I'd like to ask Ms. Caney if you will come up, Westport.
New Caney ISD Board of Trustees, Mr. Calvert, and members of our New Caney ISD community, good evening. The individuals that we are recognizing here, I want to first and foremost say that it is because of the unwavering support of our board, our district leadership, our teachers, coaches, their parents, and their families. Thank you all for your commitment to create conditions in which all of our students can excel. Tonight, it's my honor to recognize the students from West Fork for making the most of the opportunities that have been placed before them. First, we'd like to recognize our student athlete, Israel Garcia. Israel has demonstrated exceptional commitment and growth throughout his 4 years in the West Fork basketball program. Coach Sizemore has said that he approaches every practice and game with a focus and purpose, setting the standard through his attention to fundamentals, relentless effort, and willingness to do work that doesn't always appear in a box score. Israel is a player that coaches rely on to model to do things the right way. In the classroom, he has challenged himself through advanced placement courses and career and technology studies in engineering. Israel is an outstanding example of a West Fork student athlete. Jimena Mejia is a senior as well, and her coach says that she is the definition of consistency. She never misses a workout, she doesn't cut her reps short, and she attacks every training session with purpose and intensity. Day after day, she shows up disciplined and focused, setting the standard for her and everyone around her. Her accomplishments speak for themselves. You are looking at the best overall lifter for our region, a regional champion, a 2-time state qualifier, and a state medalist. Jimena's academics are marked by advanced coursework as well, as she has taken numerous AP level and dual credit courses. Jimena's example of doing small things in a great way always leads to extraordinary results. Congratulations. Isabel Bagwell is here is the representative for our Career and Technical CTE student. She represents this program through her dedication, professionalism, and commitment to learn real-world skills. She's well-rounded, a high-achieving senior who consistently demonstrates academic performance and leadership. She's currently serving as the DECA secretary and recently advanced to the state level in DECA competition, which is another West Fork first. Reflecting her dedication and professionalism within the CTE program, Isabel will also complete a full set of required Texas Public College core curriculum courses. What that means is by the end of her senior year, she will have earned 42 transferable college credits while still in high school. Isabel represents West Fork High School with integrity, kindness, and we are proud to acknowledge her as the CTE student. Isaac Rodriguez is a senior who exemplifies and has so many gifts and talents. He's determined. He's earned an all-state recognition in choir last year as a junior. He was recently named to the all-state band in 2026, which that in itself is a rare and remarkable accomplishment. Isaac is a member of our top choir and bands at West Fork, a varsity tennis athlete, and a lead performer in our recent musical. Isaac is also, or will also be, core complete, which he as well will have completed 42 transferable college credit hours during his time at West Fork. His artistic talent has also been evident for years. One of our new art teachers fondly recalls teaching him art in elementary school. Beyond his many accomplishments, Isaac leads with humility and initiative, quietly putting in the work, stepping up when needed, and supporting others without ever seeking recognition. Congratulations, Isaac. Now for our staff recognition. We would like to recognize English teacher Melissa Castro. Ms. Castro embodies fierce optimism and intentional practice in everything that she does. She consistently challenges students while building strong, trusting relationships and making learning meaningful and accessible for all. Melissa is a true team player and our English 1 team lead. She supports her colleagues and students with humility and dedication, again, never seeking recognition, despite the depth of her impact. Her steady commitment and belief in our students elevate our campus each and every day. Congratulations, Ms. Castro. Now, Ms. McCullough, the heart of substitute coordination. This in itself would make your head spin to coordinate coverage on a large, comprehensive high school. She treats our guest teachers like royalty and ensures that every classroom is covered with a smile. She sets the tone and makes each substitute feel welcomed. Ms. McCullough is an essential partner to both our Dean of Instruction and Associate Principal, supporting them, anticipating their needs, managing countless details, and ensuring that our administrative team can effectively serve our campus. Ms. McCullough, you are making a difference every single day at West Fork High School, and thank you. Tamara Flynn is our Assistant Child Nutrition Manager. She is a servant heart leader And every day, almost every day, I get to interact with Miss Flynn, and it's always with a generous smile and a hello. She's a go-getter who consistently takes initiative, steps in wherever she's needed, and gets the job done without being asked. Her manager said that she's reliable, her positive attitude, and her genuine care for others has made an impact within their team. Thank you for your dedication, your unwavering work ethic to set the standard high and inspire those on your team to give the best effort every day. Thank you. Antonia Cisneros has been with New Caney ISD since 2018 and an invaluable member of our support services team. She is dependable, compassionate, loyal, and always willing to step in. Most importantly, at a high school, there are lots of events that have to be coordinated and prepped for. She's the one to make sure that all of the things are in place for those events to take place. Antonia consistently supports her team with a great attitude, contributes to the overall team to make sure that the job gets done, and we are incredibly grateful for her dedication to West Fork High School. Thank you.
All right, while they're taking pictures, Miss Beard, will y'all come up to Caney High School?
All right, good evening, Mr. Calvert and School Board. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I am so excited to highlight some of the incredible students and staff members at New Caney High School. Before I get started, though, if you are here in support of New Caney High School as a parent, a friend, would you stand? I would like to acknowledge you as well. Thank you so much. Without your support, none of these people, student or staff, or truly myself, would be here. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. All right, we are going to jump in and highlight some of our amazing students. And one of the things I hope you will take away from this tonight is that at New Caney High School, I believe we've put feet on the vision of this district, and that while we are asked to identify students in different areas of our campus, these are students who excel truly, really in all of the areas. And so you're going to hear a little bit about that. First, we are going to recognize Miss Emily McCants, our female athlete. She is an outstanding student at New Caney High School. Her coach, Miss Glover, who I believe is here tonight, describes Emily this way, that she is the true definition of a student athlete. She maintains a 3.8 GPA, averaging 20 points per game. She is a fierce competitor who has embraced the responsibility of leading her team. And certainly Emily's accomplishments speak for themselves. This season, she reached 1,000 career points, has been a 4-year varsity starter, as well as earning first-team all-district honors. Emily exemplifies the pursuit of excellence that defines NCHS, and we couldn't be prouder. Her science teacher, Ms. Redden, says that Emily is an excellent student who consistently demonstrates dedication and a strong work ethic. She tutors others with patience and leadership and is known for her positive attitude. She contributes greatly both to the academic and social environment of our campus. Emily is a senior, and in the fall, she will attend Lone Star College to pursue a career as a dental hygienist, and we know she will continue to lead and uplift others wherever she goes. Congratulations, Emily. Next, we honor Jaden Foster, a student who can be summed up in one word: unstoppable. Jaden is the rare kind of student who could easily be recognized in multiple areas: fine arts, athletics, academic leadership. In addition to his success as a defensive lineman, earning him a District 13 6A honorable mention all-district honors for 2 years, Jaden also shines in powerlifting, where he recently earned a first-place New Caney League Invitational Meet Award, and he's currently ranked number 9 in 6A Region 3. He has also served admirably in the band. He has been our drum major for the last 2 years, and during his tenure, he has earned multiple all-region and UIL awards. His teacher, Mr. Russell, shared this with me about Jaden. He said, "I'm always impressed by Jaden's curiosity and his willingness to challenge himself. He is always eager to participate in class discussions, and his kindness makes collaboration effortless." Jaden represents everything New Caney High School strives to nurture in our students: drive, talent, and character. And this fall, he will be attending Texas Christian University to study kinesiology, and we know Jaden will continue to make us proud. Next, it's my privilege to recognize Miss Sydney James, who serves as the colonel. It's okay, go ahead. Serves as the colonel of our award-winning Blue Bonnets dance team. Her dance teachers describe her as an incredibly hard worker and a role model to all. Sydney makes us proud not only on the dance floor, but also in the classroom. She helps her team grow both in skill and spirit, always pushing her peers to be their best selves. Mr. Russell, her English teacher, adds that Sydney is often the first to submit assignments, many times days before they're due, but more importantly, she's always seeking deeper understanding. She engages thoughtfully with literature and consistently demonstrates intellectual curiosity. This year, most recently, Sydney represented New Caney High School as an all-state dancer at the 2026 Texas Dance Educators Association Convention, where she received the prestigious Hall of Fame scholarship, earning $2,500 towards her college education. And this is the first time in NCISD history that a student has received this honor. We are incredibly proud of Sydney, and we know she will continue to shine as she heads to college in the fall to study not dance, but molecular biology. Congratulations, Sydney. The last student I would like to recognize is a student in our CTE pathway, junior Elijah Thomas, but he's equally at home in fine arts. But he is a junior. I've had the pleasure to watch him grow in confidence and skill over the last few years. Elijah possesses one of the most beautiful bass voices you will ever hear. It is smooth and rich as velvet, but he pairs that artistry with exceptional academic excellence as well. In the health science pathway, Elijah continually redefines excellence. One of his teachers describes him as one of the most intelligent students I've ever met. He learns for the sake of understanding and not for a grade. His HOSA sponsor, Ms. Brown, adds that Elijah consistently goes above and beyond. As vice president of HOSA, he demonstrates reliability, initiative, and resilience, especially after competing recently for an area officer position, where he turned that experience into an opportunity to inspire others to lead. He is always the first to volunteer, turning ideas into meaningful service while motivating his peers to stay engaged. In addition, Mr. Cook, who is also a part of our health science department, said that Elijah is a tremendous asset not only to our HOSA program at New Caney High School, but also to the future of healthcare professionals. Elijah, keep soaring. You make us incredibly proud. All right. Now turning to our staff, the first staff member I would like to recognize tonight is Miss Amanda McElhaney. She is one of our paraprofessionals, and it was very difficult for me to capture the depth of what Mandy brings to our campus. The best way I can describe her is a strong and steady foundation. Mandy does not seek the spotlight. She's always behind the scenes, but making sure that everything works seamlessly. For the past 2.5 years, she has been a stabilizing force within our behavior support program. She is beloved by students and staff alike. Personally, I have come to value her wisdom and her incredibly calm presence, and she's someone I turn to for perspective and advice when faced with challenges. Mandy's compassion, her steadiness, and her quiet strength make her invaluable to New Caney High School and to me. Thank you, Mandy, for modeling what it means to be an eagle, for loving our students even on their hardest days, and for being a voice for those who need one the most. We appreciate you. Next, we have Ms. Heidi Trinidad in our Child Nutrition Department. She has served NCISD Child Nutrition for 19 years, and the last 4 of those have been at New Caney High School. I think that deserves a round of applause. Thank you, Ms. Heidi. Of Ms. Heidi, our cafeteria manager, Ms. Vasquez, shared this with me. She stated that every day Heidi arrives with a contagious smile and a heart ready to serve our students. She is one of our strongest team members, always ready to step in wherever she is needed. She serves more than food. She serves kindness, warmth, and dedication that brightens every space that she enters. Heidi's gentle spirit and radiant smile truly light up our cafeteria and beyond. Thank you, Ms. Heidi, for creating a welcoming environment for our students. We so appreciate you. I would like to recognize Ms. Yahira Sanchez, our head custodian, who is truly indispensable to New Caney High School. When I say we could not make it a day, even an hour without her, that is not exaggeration. It is the absolute truth. Ms. Yahira approaches her work with precision, with pride, and with care. Even when the demands of a busy high school test every limit, she and her team rise to that challenge, keeping our building clean, organized, and inviting to all of our guests. Ms. Sanchez has served our campus and district for 7 years, and I cannot imagine New Caney High School without her. Her relentless pursuit of excellence and positive spirit inspire all of us, and I am profoundly grateful she's a part of our Eagle family. Thank you, Ms. Sanchez. And lastly, our teacher, Ms. Donnell Vallejo, who is one of our CTE teachers. She leads our education and training program at New Caney High School. And for the past 3.5 years, I have watched her pour her heart and soul into shaping the next generation of educators. Each year, her graduates move into positions as instructional paraprofessionals and continue to pursue teaching degrees, which is a testament to the impact that she makes. Ms. Vallejo embodies everything we hope for in a teacher: compassion, diligence, and commitment. Every time I pass her classroom in B Hall, I am reminded of just how lucky we are that she is the one preparing future educators. She is very honest about the challenges of teaching, but equally passionate about its rewards. Her why is clear every day, and her students not only learn from her, they aspire to be her. I asked her tonight, I know it's not show and tell, but there's a teacher in me I can't get away from. I asked her to bring with her Miss Kate Callaghan and Miss Mackenzie Sprayberry. Wave. And Miss Davis is going to circulate while I just wrap up my comments. These are 9th grade students, and later this month they are entering this children's book that they have written and illustrated in a state competition. And when Miss Vallejo brought it to me, and when I read it, there is a teacher, a staff member in there who inspires courage in students who don't always feel it. And that's who Ms. Vallejo is to us, and I know that's who she is to Kate and Mackenzie. Thank you guys for that gift. It's beautiful. Ms. Vallejo inspires her students, and she inspires me. She has been a friend, a confidant, and a sounding board so many times over the last 3.5 years, and I am so grateful to do this work alongside you. Thank you, Ms. Vallejo.
It is your level.
Appreciate you, ma'am. Thank you.
How are you doing? Awesome.
before we move on, Jaden, don't sit down so fast, man. We've got Mr. Morrison, I believe, here. So, Jaden, see that guy right behind you? He has a special presentation. Just for y'all know, Coach Benoit, if you want to come up here and join him, Mr. Dinsmore. I know two important men in his life. So, Mr. Morrison, appreciate you coming out. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all for letting me come and present this award during this meeting. But for all your hard work and dedication, Martin Auto Park, a part of the Houston area Chevy dealers, would like to award the Insider High School Sports Chevy Spotlight to Jaden Foster. Congratulations.
Okay, we're going to go on to item number 5. The item on the agenda for number 5 is the consent calendar, consisting of consideration of minutes, finance reports, purchasing reports, and administrative services items. Are there any questions or further discussions about the items on the consent calendar? Is there a motion to approve the items on the consent calendar?
So moved.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
So moved.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Yeah. The motion has been moved and seconded. There being no further discussion, a vote will now be taken. All those in favor say aye. Aye. And any opposed say no. The motion is approved. Item 6 on the agenda is closed meeting. The board will now adjourn to closed session under Texas Open Meetings Act, Sections 551.071, 551.072, 551.074, and 551.0821 to deliberate the duties, evaluation, responsibilities, employment, and dismissal of personnel and officers, including the board and superintendent as it pertains to item listed on this notice, consult with the district's attorneys on subjects or matters listed on this notice or agenda, pending or contemplated litigation, and proposed settlement agreements. Also deliberate regarding the purchase, exchange, lease, or value of real property, and deliberate regarding student discipline matters. Should any final vote be taken or decision on any other matter considered in closed session be required, such final action, vote, or decision will be taken once the open meeting covered by this notice is reconvened or at a subsequent meeting of this board. The board has adjourned to closed session, and the time is 6:45. The board ended its closed session at 8:22 p.m. and will now reconvene in open session. Item 7 on the agenda is consideration of the personnel report presented by Christy Gates.
This is our monthly professional list of not only professional positions, paraprofessional, auxiliary, including new hires and resignations, including the addendum for positions that will begin next school year as well.
What's going on? Somebody's phone's hooked to the computer.
I think it's on Scott's computer.
Howard's watching back there.
I know, I'm like, I hear something.
I do, I
Yeah,
hear
well,
something.
it's not just you.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Are there any questions or further discussion? Is there a motion to approve the personnel report? It's been moved and seconded. There being no further discussion, a vote will be taken. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed say no. The motion is approved.
Okay, we've got some old faces and new places that I want to introduce to you guys with those positions right there. Recently, our district has gone through a program change, and anytime somebody retires off a cabinet, it's going to be retiring off that. We've always done that in the past, and it's really just us looking at our organizational structures like, okay, how can we work smarter? How can we be more efficient with who we have and the places they serve? And so that's what these positions are. They're not new positions. They are positions that we needed to add and take some away due to a program change to work better as a district. So without further ado, I would like to introduce these people. I'll go in the order that's on the agenda, just in case anybody's following along. I'd like to introduce our new Deputy Superintendent. That would be Miss Christy Gates. Our new Director of Support Programs, Miss Evelyn Sippard. Director of Secondary School Improvement, Miss Bridget Heine. Director of Elementary School Improvement, Miss Jennifer Angelic. Director of Secondary Digital Learning, Miss Krista Kaiser. And Director of Elementary Digital Learning, Miss Lasagna Cox. And all of these new positions will begin July 1st. Again, they are replacement positions. They're going through a program change, so they're new, but they're not additions to the budget.
Repeat that last part.
There's actually budgetary savings going through that program change.
Item 8 on the agenda is to consider the award for new operations building and delegate authority to the superintendent or his designee to negotiate, finalize, and execute a construction contract presented by Mr. Ressler.
Good evening. I would like for y'all to consider awarding the new operations building project to Gamma Construction and delegate to the superintendent or his designee to enter into a contract with them.
Is this for the one that we rescinded?
This is for the operations building. Yes, ma'am.
We rescinded it.
Yes, sir. The numbers did come back a little better. Yes, sir.
Are there any questions or further discussion? Is there a motion to award the construction contract for the new operations building to Gamma Construction? Second. There being no further discussion, a vote will be taken. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed say no. The motion passes.
Thank you.
Item 9 on the agenda is consider and discuss the resolution for SB 11 and potentially take action on the same, presented by Mr. Calvert.
Yes, ma'am. This is a Senate bill from the last legislative session. We have drafted our own resolution regarding this bill and its requirements. So I just want to recommend that resolution to y'all for us to adopt the new Caney ISD.
Are we going to read that out loud, or is it available online for people to read?
If somebody wants to hand it to me, I'll read it.
Let me get down to it. Okay, I've got it right here, so y'all bear with me here. A lot of legalese in here. Resolution of the New Caney Independent School District Board of Trustees regarding Senate Bill 11. Whereas the 89th Texas Legislature enacted Senate Bill 11, adding Texas Education Code 25.0823, which permits a school district's Board of Trustees by recorded vote on a specified resolution to adopt a policy requiring each campus to provide an opportunity for students and employees to participate in a daily period of prayer and reading of the Bible or other religious texts, subject to statutory conditions. Whereas the Texas Education Code 25.082 already requires every campus to provide a 1-minute period of silence each day following the pledges to the United States and Texas flags, during which each student may reflect, pray, meditate, or engage in other silent activity not likely to interfere with others. Whereas the board recognizes and reaffirms the rights protected by the First Amendment of the United States Constitution, including the Free Exercise Clause, the Establishment Clause, and the Free Speech Clause, which together protect private religious expression while prohibiting government establishment of religion in public schools. And whereas the New Caney Independent School District Board of Trustees desires to reaffirm its commitment to respect and safeguard the personal religious liberty of students and staff. Now it therefore be resolved by the Board of Trustees of New Caney ISD pursuant to Texas Education Code 25.0823, the board has considered whether to adopt a policy creating a daily period for prayer and reading of the Bible or other religious texts, and hereby declines to adopt such a policy. The board reaffirms the district's commitment to the First Amendment rights of students and staff, including their rights to the free exercise of religion and to engage in private voluntary religious expression consistent with the law. The board reaffirms its view that decisions regarding religious belief, expression, and practice are inherently personal matters best left to individuals and their families and not to the Board of Trustees or the district. The board believes its proper role is to respect and protect the constitutional rights of all students and staff by maintaining a neutral environment in which individual freedom of conscience is preserved. The district shall continue to comply with Texas Education Code 25.082 by A, providing the pledges of allegiance to the United States and the Texas flag once each school day at each campus, and B, observing a 1-minute period of silence immediately following the pledges, during which students and staff may at their choice reflect, pray, meditate, or engage in other silent, non-disruptive activity. And nothing in this resolution limits or abridges any rights of students or employees under the United States Constitution, the Texas Constitution, or applicable state and federal law regarding voluntary religious expression in public schools. Again, that is a resolution that is before you guys tonight that we would recommend that y'all adopt.
Thank you. Any other further discussion?
Yeah, I wanted to just take a minute and comment on this. After 7 years on this board, I would hope that, the community would understand that Christian faith is very important to me. And when I was first presented with the option of voting for prayer in school, when we heard about it at TASB, at the Summer Leadership Institute, I thought, oh my gosh, we can vote for prayer in school. That's amazing. And then I started reading what they wanted and what they were asking. And it's not something I take lightly. When I reviewed it more closely, I looked at the rules, and there was structure, and there was designated times, and a lot of state oversight. And I thought, maybe this isn't what we want to be a part of. Our district allows for religious expression. We observe a moment of silence and reflection. We allow student-led Bible clubs. We permit students to read the religious text. These practices are in place, and they work. I began to ask myself, why would we replace what is already effective and managed locally? Why would we replace that with a state policy? I questioned whether inviting state oversight into this area is necessary or even appropriate. When local districts are the best positioned to make decisions regarding the belief of our community. I've spent significant time in prayer over this. I do that with a lot of decisions that our board makes. The things we do here is always for the kids. So I seek wisdom, and I seek discernment and understanding about what's best for us going forward. I came to the conclusion, the daughter of a pastor, that I do not support a bill that would designate specific time for prayer because I don't need the state to come in and tell me how to do it. I believe religious expression in our schools will remain locally governed and locally administered. I do not want our current practices altered or constrained by requirements that could unintentionally limit the freedom this bill is supposed to protect. For these reasons, I could not support the bill. Prayer is going to continue in our schools, not because it's legislated, not because it's mandated, but because students, staff, and families bring it with them every single day. I've always said, as long as there are people in our schools and for our students to take, there will be prayer in schools. But we're just not going to mandate it.
Any other discussion? Craig?
Oh, yeah, I'll definitely second that. A manifest myself, and I'll just kind of get to the punch of, I don't need the state telling us what we need to do. And those that you remember that when you come to the primary and you come to vote, because those people that you think they're voting for are doing nothing but like just creating larger government. Mm-hmm. And they're gradually removing our ability to have local control over something that we already do, right, that we already provide the right for, and eventually it's going to end up on the other hand. Mm-hmm. So think wisely when you go to the polls. Because those that claim to be small government minded. They're far from it.
Right. Anybody go? Is there a motion to approve the SB 11 resolution, the one that Mr. Calvert read?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. There being no further discussion, a vote will now be taken. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, say no. The motion is approved. Will that be posted on the website tomorrow?
Sure, we can get it up.
Thank you. Item 10 on the agenda is to consider, discuss, and potentially approve the purchase of approximately 3.8 acres of real property and delegate authority to the superintendent to negotiate, finalize, and execute all documents related thereto, presented by Mr. Calvert.
Yes, ma'am. This is a piece of property that we discussed in closed session, just asking for y'all's permission to start the negotiation phases on that property.
Okay. Any questions or further discussion? Is there a motion?
So move.
I move to approve the purchase of approximately 3.8 acres of real property located near Texas 99 and Loop 494 in Montgomery County, Texas, and to authorize the superintendent or his designee to negotiate, finalize, and execute all necessary documents in connection with the transaction and amount not to exceed the figure discussed in closed session.
It's been moved and seconded. There being no further discussion, a vote will now be taken. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say no. The motion is approved. Item 11 on the agenda is open for future discussion topics. Any board members have future discussion topics they want to put on the Item 12 on the agenda is to consider, discuss, and potentially take action on level 3 appeal for a former student at Woodridge Forest Middle School, presented by Mr. Nichols.
Does that work? Good. Board President Harrell, Mr. Calvert, Board of Trustees. This item was appropriately noticed before us here tonight. The record was afforded to the board already. Board has had an opportunity to review. Unfortunately, we do not have anybody present here to present the grievance. So the administration, my understanding is just ask the board to go ahead and take action on it as it exists.
Do I have a motion on the grievance?
I make a motion to sustain the decision of the level 2 hearing officer, Mr. Calvert.
Being moved and seconded. Do all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Thank you.
Thank you. The decision of the level 2 hearing officer is upheld.